Alright, we have a special guest today. Her name is Sandra La PiXie Posada, and she's basically an artist, social activist, teacher. She's a lot of things, but today she's going to give a little presentation for us. Su nombre es Sandra La PiXie Posada. Va a hacer una presentación para nosotros. Ella es una artista y maestra, es muchas cosas, pero hoy va a hacer una presentación para nosotros. So,
what are you? Wait, where are you from? No, really, where are you from? Okay.
What am I? Where am I from? Yo soy Boricua. I'm Puerto Rican, from Chicago and from the island. Don't tell me to go back to my country. This is my country. Your country invaded my island. That's called colonization. My parents had no choice but to come here and work. And so I have just as much right to be here as you. Because this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is my land. This land is your land, but they don't seem to understand that we were here first. We were here first. We come from those who speak the world into place. Brown, skin brown like the earth. Red, skin like the desert sands. We were here first, yet this ceased to be our land. So far from home, yet so near. So far from home, yet so near. Primero, Azteca, Chichimeca, Olmeca, Tolteca, Aruaca, Taíno. Después, Yoruba, Ashanti, Congo, Igbo. We talked amongst ourselves and quietly cried during capture, survival, and dispersal. So far from home, yet so near. So far from home, yet so near. So far from home is the blood in my veins. Streams and valleys that nourished 1,000 generations of villages is the echoing of that stream. Enter the hills where birds and trees once sang to me about the search for vida y truth. That ancestry, it is a history that I now traverse, broken, fragmented, uprooted, lost. I am a hollow coarse carving. I am disparate nations in self-exile, carried on waves of anonymity and yearning. Ancestors' graves cry out churning prophecies in dangerous languages, speaking more of this world than is written in any history book.
Se escapa un león y eso es lógico. Que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico y dímelo. Se escapa un león y eso es lógico. Que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico. Se escapa un león, eso es lógico. Que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico. Yo vengo de Puerto Rico donde se escapó el león. Y la gente salga corriendo. Vayamos, dejamos de ay, león, y eso es lógico, que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico. Plena, voy cantando, plena traigo yo, ese león mira maldito, ay, me lo comienzo, dejamos de ay, león, y eso es lógico, que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico. Plena, va sonando. Y también se escucha el ruido, wow, de ese león, león, y eso es lógico, que la gente salga corriendo del zoológico, y que ya viene el león, en mi pena chileno, que ya viene el león, que ya viene el león, ay que mi plana traigo yo, que ya viene el león. ¡Qué bonito y grandioso! ¡Cuida bien el león! ¡Ay, que este maldito león! ¡Cuida bien el león! ¡Y el pandero aquí llegó!
Ay, Dios mío, mira esa. Esa. ¿Tú la ves ahí? Es una bruja. Pero ay, Dios mío, yo te enseñé mejor que eso. Pero ¿cómo es que tú no crees en papito Dios? ¿Estás loca o algo?
Mommy, I do believe in God. Excepto que it's not your God. It's not your version of God. Tú siempre persignándote, arrodillándote, orando, praying to the God of the conqueror. My madrina is not a witch. She teaches me the truth of our ancestors. Santeria is not brujeria. It is truth. It is truth that is inside of all of us. We just forgot. My madrina is not a witch. My madrina is a conjuring woman. Conjuring woman. She is agua bendita soul. She is daughter of diaspora dust does not blow in the wind. She is gathered molecules and compressed memories. She is caldero negro y paloma blanca as the santos hang from her neck. Conjuring woman moves in unlit spaces, argues with the voices of the dead, travels in the company of the ancestors through the territory of her name. She speaks without moving lips because movimiento, movimiento, movimiento is her language. El aire becomes dense with a polyphonic fusion of ancestral tableaus that leads her back to the primeval African bush. The darkness is empty no more. Conjuring woman, what can you do with your fingertips in the silent web weaving of paths for your children? Dwelling in mythocracy, the world of the ancients becomes your own.
Saca y abre tus cuchillas, ten cuidado. Póngame oído en este barrio, mucho como lo han matado.
¡Fuerza! ¡Fuerza! ¡Ok, hazlo fuerza!
Oiga, señor, usted quiere subir. Evitar es mejor, o la tiene perdida. Mete la mano en el bolsillo, saca y abre tus cuchillas, ten cuidado. Póngame oído en este barrio, mucho guapo lo matado.
Standing now. Pretty soon.
Calle Sol. ¿A dónde? Calle Luna, calle Sol.
I am from radio rhythms, congas, trumpets, flutes, pianos spilling onto the streets. From the pounding of bass, screeching by as cars yell, Amor de Rey, King, love, they call out. I am from the dodging of bullets underneath street lamps, from the open fire hydrants that relieve the parching effects of a steamy afternoon. I am, yo soy, de arroz con gandules, sopita de leche y noches navideñas, where flashing lights create a crooked star in the window, whistling winds, falling snow, and the warm smell of arroz con dulce that wraps around me, becoming my security blanket. I am from amens and alleluias, tambourines and revival tents. I am from bedtime scriptures in the language of home, scriptures I take to heart and keep safe in only the place where Jesus and I know the real truth about the grown-up world that Mommy and Papi worked so hard to have absolved. I am from Rose and Tommy, Tomas y Rosa, two limbs from different trees intertwined haphazardly, always touching, never connecting. I am from café con leche mornings, bacalaito afternoons, and ron bacardi nights. I am from Reagan government cheese. From the toe Papi almost lost, to frostbite in a drunken stupor, to the gallstone Mommy had removed. I am from all these things, from the moments and occurrences snapped in time, moments and occurrences I was never supposed to remember, moments and occurrences forever imprinted inside of me. on the girl's head, once wound and bound in rainbow rhythms, smooth, sleek, softened, set. But your truth, it was a rat's nesting place. Never mind the pretty face, the hair was a testament to your disgrace. And on this day, I heard you say I had nigger hair one too many times and I was 9 and pretended it was fine like all the other times. While every word I heard became a scar that marred my brain and my heart. And that was the start of my withering. Clip, clip. That's it. Take it all. Take my hair, I don't care. Because I know that I'm ugly. Yeah, I'm alone. I'm always alone. Don't do as I do as I say. Papi's never here. Why should I care? I'm gonna do as he does. Because he doesn't care. It's all about the medication, baby. All hail the mighty pill, prescriptions that perpetuate and mediate that balance between reality and insanity. Multi-pieces of brain candy that soothe the soul, feed the heart, and fill that void of love from within. Society will be alleviated. Society will be sedated. Society will be recreated, and all is well, while the prescription to society's ills continues to be pills that feed the need to our addiction to perfection, because sadness is not an option. Sadness, it doesn't exist. Until one day the happy pill goes awry and someone dies. Paraísa que le hizo mal, it didn't do her no good, it stained the brain. It didn't cover up the illusion of disillusion. She ended up finding her peace on her knees in some storefront church when she found God. Whatever happened to say no to drugs? It's all about the medication, baby. It's all about the medication. Because, papi, I'm a reflection of you.
He was her only child, a baby boy. She was his second daughter, a father's pride and joy. Somebody's mother, brother, best friend, sister, lover. Maybe an A1 student, running, hiding, taking cover. The women gather crying, tears that fill a million oceans. It doesn't matter where you're living. The women gather crying, tears that fill a million oceans.
He is ambivalence and trepidation come knocking on my door. With sorrow in his heart and hope in his soul, he is prodigal son returned home from a lifetime of living between the intersection of money and violence. He brings with him unspoken promises of a casting off of his little boy playing grown-up man street soldier days. Them some days, he recounts. Nostalgia takes hold. Them some days, he recounts. Yep. Them days when he'd take his turn, putting a joint to lips, sucking, inhaling, expelling tension with each breath. I listen as something cuts through me, a knife so sharp blood doesn't run. What have you become, prodigal son? Mi nene, my boy, my once little boy, now a street soldier, correct the protect the warrior in this postmodern industrial Wild West war zone. Tattoos and gunshot wounds. His purple heart runs skin deep, marking his street credibility. ain't done nothing to make this mama proud. This Chi-Town brotherhood gangland of the ghetto, that was his reality. But me, I only see a dispossessed purgatory where anger, contempt, and resentment were the meals that fed his childhood in bite-sized quantities. Where the attainable possibilities were the architect of his life. Now, lessons learned, he furrows his brow, tugs at his shirt, proclaims himself despair, sorrow. He seeks redemption in rantings and ravings, promises and pledges of employment and plans. But it's all an echo from the streets that claimed him at 12.
This is my voice, my weapon of choice.
Thank you.